Oh, oh, someone's waiting. How does that even work? Reveal yourselves. This is the song that started it all for me. Pat Prime, Sophie, Ivan. Love the familiar faces, so to speak. Hi, Charlie. Talk and play at the same time. Once divided, nothing left to subtract. Some words when spoken can't be taken back. Hi, Luis. Walks on his own with thoughts he can't help thinking. Good morning in New Zealand. Futures above, but in the past he's slow and sinking. Who knows, Tucker? What do you want to learn? Caught a bolt of lightning. First the day he let it go. I missed the A. Darn, that's my favorite part. Nothing man. Nothing man. Isn't it something? Nothing man. Nothing man. Gotta shake the hand out. This is not the real way to play Nothing Man. This is my way to play Nothing Man. She once believed in every story he had to tell. One day she stiffened, took the other side. Empty stares from each corner of a shared prison cell. One just escaped, one's left inside the well. Thank you, Tucker. He who forgets will be destined to remember. Nothing man. Nothing man. Isn't it something? Nothing man. Hi, Connor. Oh, she don't want him. Oh, she won't feed him after he's flown away. Oh, into the sun. Yeah, into the sun. Nothing man. Nothing man. Isn't it something? It could have been something. Nothing man. I did, Connor. Oh, that's the downside of my way of playing Nothing Man, is it really hurts. Thank you, Sophie. I think you mean Kayla. I've never seen that. Kayla's here, everybody. Drawer of Mr. Davenport. Connor, I saw your video. Who else did I miss here? Tucker, you know, just sing and sing. I have gotten a lot better in the last year at singing, and I think it's because my job has become incredibly less stressful. Yeah, there's that. Some simple lead scales. That sounds like it. Oh, thank you very much, Uncle River. Yes, it's Beard 30. Clearly, I hope everyone. Is it nice where you are? We had baseball practice today. Oh my God, It means first games in 2 weeks. Oh, which brings me to the bad mood. The bad news. This is, I'm sorry to say, this is our last scheduled live stream until the beginning of August. But if there's a rain out, you know, which there often is, I will definitely pop on here. Even if it was like I did one last week, I'll still do it because I'd still like to do these. It just won't be quite as predictable. Hi, David Butler. How are you? I'm absolutely going to do more Rage Against the Machine. That's really fun. You know, what's his name? That guy. What's his name? The really good guitar player for Rage Against the Machine and Audio Slave, obviously. For God's sake, somebody, thank you, Tom Morello. Thank you, Valentine. How are you today? Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Is definitely my third favorite guitar player, at least. Louise! Yeah, so that's the bad news. But I'll, you know, just like, you know, Tuesday doesn't really seem like you can keep it going, gangsta. Thanks, Valentine. You know, the minor pentatonic scale is the scale everyone starts out with because it's the easiest to remember. But the minor pentatonic scale is just 5 notes. It doesn't matter whether you call it the minor pentatonic scale. And let's just do A, because C, the key of C, right, which is here on the 8th fret of the E string, is Edgar. Oh, I know we have a question from Edgar. C is the 8th fret of the E string. Anytime you're looking for a relative minor, which is what you're looking for when you're trying to decide which minor pentatonic scale to use, the relative minor is located 3 frets lower than its David Marin. How are you? Good to see you, David. I saw your comment, and it took me quite a while for the light bulb to go off. But David's super cool. Every time he walked into my studio, he used to go, "Yeah!" Like it was a great triumph that we were all at the same place at the same time. Yeah. So, anyways, what song were you looking for, David? So you go down 3 frets, and that's where you begin your minor. No, you're curvy. Nice, Kayla. That's how you know which minor pentatonic scale to use, unless it's like Change by Blind Melon, which we just did, right? Which I showed you was actually in the key of D, even though it started on A, and then they used the A minor pentatonic. So it's not like a hard and fast rule, but generally we're on the 2nd dot, Edgar. 2nd dot. We have to do we'll do a Weezer song next. Absolutely. Here, I got myself a new notebook. It's purple. The clipboard broke. It was time to admit that the clipboard was done for. So now I have I can write things down here. Play Weezer. So yeah. So if we're in the key of C, which is the chords C, D minor, E minor, F, G, and A minor, if their song uses those, oh yeah, we'll do that, David. That's what we'll do. I love that song. I freaking love that song. And we'll obviously do Pearl Jam. We're doing whatever we're doing. Island in the Sun, which in super secret backwards code is Puddle on the Moon, which is not intended to be funny. I know that's not funny. It's just what we call it in class. Good evening, Dr. Sloth. How are you? So yeah, the A minor pentatonic scale, as it's called, is 5/8, 5/7, 5/7, 5/7, 5/8, 5/8. It's a really easy shape to remember. It's 3 higher on that string, 3 higher on that string, and 3 higher on that string from where you start, and 2 the other 3. So it's easy to remember. I mean, you call it the A minor pentatonic scale because that's what everybody calls it, but what it really is the notes A, C, D, E, and G. A, C, D, E, and G. Those 5 notes are always okay, absolutely no matter what, to hear over any of the chords in the key of C. So get your loop pedal out or find a song in the key of C. What song's in the key of C? Well, of course I can't think of it now. Yes, the poignant finger is it's getting better. I could not quite hold the baseball bat today. But more what it is those 5 notes, and those 5 notes are okay to hear over any of the chords in the key of C, so it's mindless. You do not have to know what you're doing. You can just press it down, find a song in the key of C, and just play any of them. Play them slow until you get more comfortable, and then you can start to kind of do stuff. And then as you get more comfortable, I hope that pun goes forever. As you get more comfortable, you'll start to do stuff on purpose, which is to say you'll, in that tiny split second before you do it, you'll hear what you mean. And it kind of feels a lot like talking. You know, you don't think about talking, you just sort of start doing it. But certainly you conceived of what you were going to say before you see it. Oh, Kara's at the grocery store. Steve Boswell, I don't think I said hello to you. How are you? Frodo Baggins is here. Hello, sir. Yeah, so that is the 5 notes I previously discussed. And when people talk about the C major pentatonic scale, or whatever major pentatonic scale, that would be 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 9, 8, 10, 8, 10. Now, that's a completely different shape and not quite as easy to remember, but it's the same 5 notes, A, C, D, E, and G, just here. So then you can, going along with that logic, Kane, hello, sir. Taking your brother to that's wonderful. We got ice cream today. Tim Markley, hello, how are you? Favorite and least favorite Pearl Jam album? Oh, it just changes, man. Sometimes I can't stop listening to Vitology like for a week, and then sometimes it's just not really speaking. And sometimes lately Binaural has just like really gotten to me. But man, least favorite. I'm gonna say my perennial least favorite Pearl Jam album is we're gonna now watch 9 people leave this live stream when I say this. My least favorite, my favorite is Yield. So there you go. My favorite's Yield. And then my least favorite is 10, but not because of the songs on it. The songs on it are obviously really epic, but it's the production of it, given they were new, you know, and they didn't have, I'm guessing, a whole lot of say in the way their album sounded. So I love now, if you say the Brendan O'Brien remix, then 10 is no longer my least favorite album. I think Stone would feel okay with, yeah, In Hiding's the best song ever. I think Stone would feel okay about what I just said there, as evidenced by the fact that they had Brendan remix it. Brendan, by the way, played drums when they played when Stone played the 2 Chris Cornell Euphoria Morning songs. Brendan O'Brien was playing drums, and holy good God, is he a good drummer. Did anyone know that Brendan O'Brien was an amazing, unbelievable drummer? I think he played for I love Versus. Versus just hits you in the face. I love the kick sound in Versus. We can yeah, so there's 2 of your 2 shapes for your same pentatonic scale. So then if you're looking for, you know, G minor, you do that first shape here, and then if you're looking for B flat major, which is G minor's relative, which we know because the relative major, yeah, absolutely. Pick any song in A and it'll sound great, or absolutely every single what AC/DC song is soloed in A minor. Not absolutely every single one, but so many of them. Fun band to play. Nothing too tricky, nothing too intelligent, but always really fun to play. We're gonna do Island in the Sun for David Marin, if he's here. I love Riot Act. I just love them all, and I love the one that will come someday. Island in the Sun is cool because the progression is E minor. I've taught this song so many times. I could do this like upside down in a cave in the dark. E minor, A minor, D and G. Hip, hip. Exactly, Edgar. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Right. E minor, A minor, D, G. But the triads being only the 3 notes that you only need to make a chord, right? Take your big G chord. It's got a G in it, and a B and a D, and that's it. And another G, and another D, and another G. So there's only 3 notes in every regular major or minor chord without, I'm talking so fast today. I'm going to take a breath. Without a funny sus or a... or a number after it. So a triad is only those 3 notes, and you make a D minor shape on 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, G, 5, B. That's E minor because D minor, D sharp minor, E minor, right? Nick Crouchy. Then an A minor, straight out of our A minor pentatonic scale we just discussed, which is 5, 5, 5 on the baby strings. And then D, it's a triad. It's the regular old shape, but we're not playing the D string, and it changes it from being its regular chord, which it doesn't matter, semantics. And then an F-shaped G, so 3, 3, 4. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. And then there's that cool lead part. Weezer's so cool. They're just cool. I don't love them. Oh, Nick saw Weezer recently. Nick's funny, but I love them. You know, I don't run to Weezer albums when wonderful or very sad life events happen or whatever. But they're certainly really fun. So yeah. Anyways, G9 and B8, and you just pluck back and forth there. This is when they're all Uncle E on an island in the sun. Hi, Tommy C. I didn't say hello to you either. So the lead chimes in, and then down to 7s, and then B becomes 8. We'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my brain. Then the chorus with D away. I love you too, Tonk Pills. D, Nirvana, G. Hello, Troop. Together, D will spend some G forever. C will never G, D. And that's it. The solo is kind of fun. I just kind of do it this neat way. It's almost it. It's just kind of easy to remember and fun this way. If you pluck your open G string and up to 9, open 9, 7, 5, 4, 5, 4, and then almost the same thing on the D string. Open 9, 7, 5, 4, 5, 5. It's like 1.5 notes off what the actual. I think that's how it starts. 7, 9, 7. Edgar has to go to the bathroom. Absolutely. Campfire necessity. Weezer is grossly underrepresented on my channel. They're often pretty easy and pretty fun, but there's only so many days in the week. And that's it. That's how you play the song. Great. What's next? I have some. I actually have a little agenda here today. I have to read Dr. Sloth's comment because I enjoyed it so much. You know what else we have to do? We have to do the giveaway of that thing, of that really cool thing that I don't want to give away for songs in my. And I've got it all queued up here. So do that. Boom. This is the official. We are giving away the automatic tuner. How do you play with a pick? I always drop my guitar and have to shake it. Oh, I got really good at that. Oh, I love No Rain. Oh, Alone's fun too. Oh man, so many good ones. Okay, how do I do this? Pick random winner. Start now. I click the button. Is something happening? This is always so hard. I might have to do this for God's sake, because these sites are so riddled with ads. How do I play with a pick? Not everybody likes picks. And I see, Sophie, I watch your videos. Sophie has really lovely covers, by the way. You should watch Sophie's covers. Are you using picks when you do that? I never thought to look for that. Darn it. I keep clicking on a dumb ad. This is awful. They make it so hard. Hi, Drake. How are you? I know absolutely not. 81 Orange Crush is here. Hello. I know absolutely nothing about Coheed and Cambria, like zero, zip, which isn't to say I don't want to do. I'll do, what stuff is good to do. Get YouTube comments. Okay. This isn't working. I'm going to have to do this another time. Oh, well. Oh, now start. You have to click on the ad. It's happening. It's happening. The comment has to indicate that they wanted the thing. Ryan Paquette. I can picture his little picture. He's got a hat on, and I always wonder if he's a professional baseball player. It sounds like a professional baseball name. Ryan Paquette has won the automatic tuner that I don't want to give away with the backwards name of his pet, Rhett Zed Dexter. Woo! I wish I had a button. Do I like the Rolling Stones? Sure, why not? Maybe you just haven't found the right pick yet, Sophie, because these Dunlop does not pay me to use their picks yet. But this material is really great. It's kind of, I want to say it's got some texture to it. Have I seen the dirt yet? I don't even know what that means. Should we figure out a Stone song? Yeah, so it doesn't slip out of your hand all that much is what I'm getting down to. When is the tambourine lesson? Wow. This is, as you see from the title of the, this is a golf cap that I wore to baseball practice. I own a baseball hat. Tambourines and stones. What does have I seen the dirt yet mean? Oh, someday we'll go all the way. I did a video on that. Who can figure out which that sounds right. I play in a fast pitch wood bat league. It's a great time. I hadn't played baseball in 17 years until last year. We moved here, and literally before we found a place to live, I found a baseball team. I was like, I'm not letting another. I have dreams about pitching. I love pitching. Right? I would love to teach you golf. It's just a game. This is just sort of. But I've seen other teams and it's never the same. When you're born in Chicago, you're less in your gear. First time you step onto Wrigley Field. Thanks, Uncle Lee. Like heroes do. And they're winning if we should lose. And someday we'll go all the way. Yeah, someday we'll go all the way. Yeah, someday. Those are all. That's awesome, Gotch. For who? The dirt is. Oh no, I haven't seen that. Tonk, I have not seen that. Yeah, Cubs. That movie was so good. I finally got around to some Pearl Jam fan. I am. Oh, it's easy. G, C at 9, and D, and that's it. And you're going. You're going. All right. What's next? Oh, I got to read Dr. Slot's comment. Oh, that's really cool, Gotch. I'm from Pittsburgh. Believe it or not, I've never done any Pantera before. Like heroes do. Should we try it? Should we look at that? Pantera walk. Because why not? Oh, is Nirvana overrated? I think Nirvana is ridiculously underrated. I think Kurt wrote songs with such pure just art because if you get to know your music, right? And sometimes I wonder if it was a good. I never tried to. I never sat down with a book and learned my music. I just sort of did it by accident through playing a lot of guitar. And sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, I wonder if that's even a thing because I've never said it out loud to other people. Oh man, Kurt's a great screamer. That in what song did we do? We did I mean, who has a better Edgar's back? Who has a better scream than Kurt did? Eddie in Blood on verses, right? and Kurt in Where Did You Sleep Last Night, and obviously lots of examples from Chris Cornell. But certainly vocally, I don't think, I don't know. Is he a good singer? Would an opera singer say Kurt's a good singer? I don't know. I think Soundgarden was the quiet usherer. You want me to listen to Pantera? Walk. No promises here. I'm just going to give it a quick, and we'll see if there's anything we can discern. Lane's great. I agree with that statement. I endorse this statement. Yes, exactly. Leadbelly. Kurt had such an amazing way of picking songs to cover. Oh, that's awesome. You're welcome, Dr. Sloth. Oh, we got to do Coach. Is that Coachies? Is how you say that? We got to do that one. Oh, but what I was going to say about Kurt there before I lose my thought is if he, I feel really jealous. You can tell that he didn't know his music, and it didn't matter. He was like, just doing stuff that sounded like what wanted to come out of his head, and therefore he wrote songs that just shouldn't work like musically, and they do, and it's awesome. I think Nirvana is underrated. It's a different kind of listen, you're never like, yeah, this is a really nice song. Kara. We're gonna, yeah. Maybe I should do that. I should do that right now. I'm gonna listen to Pantera Walk while I take a selfie of Miss Poopadoop to send to Kara. That's a good activity. Here we go. Do this. Nobody look. Bye, David. Have a great. Say hi to your folks for me, please. We got a tune to like. What is this going to be? Drop C or something? Everything about this is totally normal. You gotta get right to the... Perfect. Hello, Kane. There we go. Exactly, Uncle E. But we got to figure out a campfire version of this song is what we got to do. Thank you. I did a video on thank you. We can go over thank you really quick. It's going to be drop C. I'm going to send that to Kara now. What just happened? Kara? That's funny. What's up, Mad Boss? How are you, sir? And send the photo. Well, there you go. Y'all witnessed the taking. We're making Miss Poopadoop pics. So when I have reasons to send thank you notes, you can watch me. You can watch me suffer through. Just breathe, man. That was a hard video to make because I'm not a finger picker. I'm gonna leave that one up to the video. Somebody said something that I thank you. We're gonna do thank you. Or at least the first part. But first, I want to campfire this riff. Because that's just, but it's in drop C. We could do it. We could. we could quick it and drop D. And then there's some other notes because they go down past that. I thought they changed. That's a C. Yeah. So if you wanted to quickie it, it'd be in drop D. And then they hit a C. And then a G is a drop D power chord. And then a G sharp back into the... Yeah, I took a lot of flack for I tune because Seasons is all F's and C's, right? And I continue to take a lot of flack. I should put it in the thumbnail or something, but I'm gonna put my hat back on. My hair looks ridiculous. So I tuned to D's and A's and capoed up 3, and it's the exact same tuning. You're playing the exact same song, and that's what I have to say about that. Thank you. Because it's because the trick about thank you is that you have to keep this going over all of your chords. So D, it's easy, right? Sus4. Well, you're still less likely to snap one, Sophie, because that was only up 2 notes rather than up 3, which is what you have to do to tune your A string to C. It's just that's like almost sure breakage. But then we do it for daughter on the E string. Yeah. So your sus4 back to regular, open E string back to regular, and then you go to C add 9, right? I don't remember if it starts with that note, but you can, whatever. Yeah, so A string 3rd fret is the operative note in C add 9, and then we can still get our F sharp there. Still with your pinky for the E string and your pointer finger now for the. I would love. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do I Am the Highway. In Korean, please. Oh, Carlos asked for I Am the Highway. So. But then we're going to switch it to a G with a B in the bass, which is everything about your G chord, right? Except for this low G. So it's just this much, and you hear that note the most. And now your middle finger's taking care of that E string. Who was the guy who played baseball in Pittsburgh? What position did you play? And then back to D. Less fancy. Oh, then that clearly becomes an E minor 7, right? So G with a B in the bass, just from the A string. But as soon as you add, that's awesome, Kate. As soon as you add that low E string, it becomes an E minor 7, because D is the note that makes E minor 7, E minor 7, and there it is on the B string 3rd fret, and that G doesn't change the E minorness of it because E minor has a G in it, so we're just adding a G to it. I will still be loving you. I have, Jose. Yeah, that was really nice of Pearl Jam. I'm a little shy, like I knew they were gonna do something, but I didn't know the extent to which they were gonna do stuff, and now I want to do something else. I don't know, how do you like text Pearl Jam and you're like, Pearl Jam, I want to do something else. It's been like 6 weeks. Can we do something else now? I'm thinking about it. I have a pretty good angle. I have a pretty good idea. I guess that could be an E minor 7 the whole time. It doesn't matter. And then it's all, what is it? drops of rain, C, G whispers in a pain. G. On one of it's a great idea, Pat. That's all I can do for thank you off the top of my head. Stone owes me. My goodness gracious. I owe Stone for everything ever. Bye, Tucky. Tucky. So me and Tucker are really close. See you, Tucky. Tucky baby. I Am the Highway is the one, right? It's this one. Boom, boom. Thousand swine be reft on me. Bam, 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 bam. Kara's driving now. We heard back. Ed sings, I'll take the Furman's back. That's really funny. He's taking the Furmans back. I'm going to Lucas. Got a spot at Lucas. Knock the door at Lucas. Open the fridge. Now I know love is what. I Am the Highway lyrics. Matt Klein's band plays I Am the Highway. I got to play with them a couple weeks ago. I can't wait to do Getaway Car. Cannot wait to get. Thank you, Edgar. I learned it and almost did it a couple weeks ago, and I'm not sure. What is that one? What's the one Tenacious D song that I know? Hi, Petri. How are you? Play the regular. Okay. Yeah, Wonder Boy is good. Wonder Boy. What's the? Oh, this one. Knowing this song's a great party trick. So we play the first song that came to our heads. It just so happened to be. It was the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Looking flat and it's easy to see. To remember it would make me. It was just destiny. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah. Oh. Once every 100,000 years. The other good party trick is knowing you know, this one all the way through, which I have taught that song so many times that I, without trying to, have the entire thing memorized and can bust that out at parties. I'm not proud to say. New calluses always come when playing the guitar if you play enough, and it's not like they stay forever. You know, I don't know when I've ever played more in my life than when I was, you know, teaching 40 hours a week. And there were good days and there were bad days. And don't play the guitar after you get out of the shower, because that will hurt. And they'll go away in 3 days if you don't play so much. And then they'll come back. Yeah. See how I can do with this. I mean, I know this is another way to do that. But that doesn't sound like the voicing to me, even though it's almost the exact same thing. It's this. I don't charge anything for it. The line on that, Quinn, is because some people emailed me every so often and said, I'd really like to give you some money. How can I, you know, couple bucks, $5, $10, whatever. Because I'm just so very appreciative of whatever video I had up. And what am I going to say? You never, if someone wants to give you a gift, what's the rudest thing in the entire world is to say, thank you, Quinn, is to say no, thank you. You know, when when someone wants to give you a gift, they want to, you know what I mean? It makes them feel good. I certainly appreciate it. And so then I just put a page on my website. And if you are feeling so incredibly grateful about learning a song from me that you want to send me a couple bucks, my PayPal account's there. And then to thank you for thanking me, I would love to do one of your requests, because I just sort of pick. There's no real way I pick. I just sort of whatever pops up, or some people comment, which I love, over and over again for weeks, and then it picks in my head. Sticks in my head. I'll talk about that in a second, Jaxie. I will talk about that. I actually have a lot to say about that. Hi, Cal. Yeah, to thank you for thanking me. I would love to field one of your requests, but I will not call it charging to do a request, because that doesn't feel right. There's got to be another way. This can't go on forever. I can't make enough money from ad revenue right now. This is going to be my best month ever. I think I'm going to make $330, which is a tremendous feat, because 2 years ago when I first, got my partnership thing, I made 1 penny a day, and then 10 cents was huge. So to be making $10 a day, that feels like so much to me for having videos up. So the supporter of the cause really helps, and then I do some Skype lessons too, which is really fun. So if you're not doing it because you're shy, don't let that be the reason. But certainly, I'm not trying to pressure anyone into doing Skype lessons. It's actually great, and through those 3 things, I am able to just barely make a living doing this. And so for that, I am unendingly grateful to everybody, and just by being here, it's awesome, and just barely is so valuable to me. And given that I know it's going to get better as time goes on, this is absolutely worth putting the effort and spending the time. And it's so flexible. We've got a kid who comes home from school, and then we'd have to find a baby, blah, blah. And plus I can go golfing on Tuesdays. Those are the best. It's on my website, Jose. It's on my website. It's ryanlent.com. All the information is there. It's $37.50 for a half hour, but half hour doesn't mean half hour. Half hour means till we're done. 42 minutes, whatever. There's no overhead here at the studio between taxes and wine, blah, blah, right? But between taxes and expenses, it used to be about 50% of the money I pulled in. And I did a lot of freaking guitar lessons. I taught 30,000 guitar lessons in 10 years, face-to-face, private lessons. And it's just when half of your time and energy is going away, I would rather make all of just barely than half. It was just so time consuming, and I loved it, and I learned so much, and it was the best thing ever. And then it was just time to retreat to the basement in Philadelphia. His name is Cortland. You can see his new short movie at the end of the video, the Blind Melon video from yesterday. Patreon, and then we're gonna play Patreon ? I am the highway. And then I'll say my that's so on topic. My thoughts on Patreon is oh yes, and then Long Road. I am the highway, and then Long Road. I love the ultimate. That's right, Pat. Cortland was really happy that you guys said you liked. Sorry, Carlos. My thoughts on Patreon, sorry for the rant, are when you go and look at guys with the amount of subscribers that I have, it's about, I think that if I were to do it, I would say Tony Robbins has this quote that I love, and it is, I'm going to play music in 2 seconds, I swear. And it's, if you want to be a millionaire, find a way to help 1 million people. And by that, that line of thinking, if I make a Patreon, which I might, it would just be $1 is the only option. $1 a month, because I don't want to feel like I owe anyone any more than I owe anybody else, which is I owe all you guys everything. That's why I work so hard to do this, right? Because I feel a duty to you. Yeah, but then there's all the work involved, and if you look at guys with 12,000 subs, they've got like 100 and they've got like 30 Patreons, and you guys might like me more than the average guy likes the other average guy, and so maybe I'd get more, but it doesn't seem like, yeah, and I don't want to do anything extra. I'm giving it all here. I don't want to have to think about what extra thing, so that'd be the other reason why it would only be $1 would be the only option. And it's just not at the number where it would make a dent quite yet, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't do it. I might. I know Kaylor was asking me. So I think more than 0 people would do that. And I appreciate just the fact that I think that's true. Yeah, and I may. But I feel like I could set that up on my website and at Patreon, you know, they're doing a real service, right? And I'm nothing to take away from them. But yeah, here we go. What do I think about Tool? I think some Tool songs are great, and some Tool songs you can really tell that the drummer laid down some crazy time signature and said, write a song to this. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not really my jar of jam. Tool is my favorite cousin's favorite band, so I guess that means I like them by proxy. Let's see if I can remember how to play this. All right, here we go. Well, thanks, Jaxie. It's really great to have you here, and I mean that. I've never tried to sing this, have I? Girls and swine, beware of me. Long and weary, my road has been. I was lost in the city, alone in the hills, no sorrow or pity for me that I feel. I gotta say, I've had no idea what the words to this song are until just right now. Here we go. I am not your only wings. I am the highway. I am not your carpet ride. I am the sky. Getting better at getting to that chord. Hear that bass note alternate? I'll do it one more time. Friends and liars, no way for me. That's it. I don't know how to sing that one. Oh, I got it. All by myself, I put millions of miles under my heels and still too close. I'll do the chorus one more time. Thank you, Sophie. I am not your rolling wheel. I am the highway. I am not your carpet ride. I am the sky. I am not your blowing wind. I am the lightning. I keep wanting to play F there. That's not F. I am not your autumn moon. I am the night. The night. That was okay for the first try, and then you go through it, Sophie. You know, right? And you make it. Oh, you're welcome, Carlos. you make it your own. And I was trying to be, you know, because I was hearing Chris, and I can't Chris because no one can Chris but Chris, but it got a little better there as time went on. Injured finger and all. We got to do Nothing Else Matters. There's a couple Metallica songs I like. We're going to do Long Road. Yes, please feel free. Thank you, Uncle River. Oh, thanks, Sophie. Long Road. I just love Long Road. But if I ever don't feel super inspired, that's because Sophie's done Call Me a Dog. She did it a couple days ago. Go watch Sophie's version. I just watched the Touring Band 2000 version of this song. Stone's wearing a cowboy hat, and I just can't not leave like super like ready to music. And I wish for so long, can I say, all the precious moments, can I say, it's not like wings are falling, can I say, without you something's missing, can I say. You're welcome, Honey Ball. Thanks for being here. Holding hands with daughters and sons, and their fates are falling down, down, down. Good night, Sophie. I have wished for so long, how I wish for you today. Actually, I do have an idea for. I want to convince, you know, two of the guys. I want to convince. I feel like it'd be Mike and Jeff would be the most game. I want to get like two of their grandma's recipes or something and have a cook-off. That would be a video. We all walk the long road. And I told Stone this. He said nice. I don't know. There's no need to say goodbye. All the friends and family, all the memories go round, round, round. We should do a little for the shredding, right? I have wished for so long, how I wish for you today. Thank you, Uncle. Yeah, I love you too. Bye, Jaxie. Good night. I remember if you watch the Jeremy video, and remember, I wanted more. Thanks, Sonny-Ball. I wanted more syllables in the, which I conjectured perhaps, probably not, but either way, I like doing that. Open a E8 hammer for a C note, then walk up a 5-7-5 and land on your D5. I was watching, have you guys seen the Better Than Nothing videos? This guy goes through, I can't even imagine how much effort it must take, but he gets phone footage from everybody who was in the Pearl Jam concert, maybe others too. And somebody sent me a DVD of it. and a DVD player. He asked me if I have a DVD player to watch DVDs, and I got a DVD and a DVD player in the mail, and I watched it. It was in Virginia a few years ago, and it's unbelievable. He puts the bootleg, over just lots of different phone videos, and I'm gonna say it's a little better than watching the Pearl Jam DVDs because it's so raw. You feel like you're in the room, and it's on YouTube. You don't have to have the DVD. There was something. Should we have a tortoise tour? Ruthie, I need a tortoise. We'll see if she responds. Kind of hard Nirvana. Oh, like what Nirvana song should we do? What Nirvana song should we do? Should we just shuffle Nirvana until we find one we like? I mean, there smells like Teen Spirit, but how many guys have taught you to smell like Teen Spirit? Oh, I love All Apologies. That's not hard though. That's not shredding. But Kane, wasn't it you who said? I did not know Chris Cornell did Hotel California. It's just so many videos we have to do. I wish I could make like something in the way. Yeah. I'm gonna look that up right now. I want to make like, oh my God, I didn't finish my thought. I was watching that DVD, and the answer is in Jeremy. It's the syllable is it's just two percussive strums. So he's all. That's the answer. That's why I wanted an extra syllable. And that's why you can't tell if it's a drum or a guitar. You know there's a syllable. It's a percussive strum. So is the answer to that question, which I've been working on for about 10 years. And then every once in a while, you hear one that you can hear it in. What am I looking up? Something in the way. Ooh, I love About a Girl. Let's do that one. I freaking love that song. Does he play it detune? Should we detune so I can hope to sing it? But yeah, if you haven't checked that out, this is how, like, as if we needed more reasons to like Pearl Jam. If you go on their, I think it's still there. I think they have their official video, and then my tutorial on a playlist for like 10 videos, and that's really special. All right, here we go. E minor G. First, you were spamming, Kane. What's up, William? Long time no chat. I need an easy friend that with the hands you lay. I think you So that's the first bit. Philly Josh in Philly. I have a 7-year-old as well. That's my advice to you. I do. The point of this, and I always said this to people when they had 7-year-olds, I'd be really frank. I'd say, all I want them to do is have the guitar in their hand and have fun. Some 7-year-olds can get some stuff. Others, they can't. And it's up to the parents to decide if it's worth their time and money, right? Bye, Uncle E. Good to see you. Worth their time and money, because to some it is, and to some it isn't, and there's no right answer there. It's just what you like. So my advice to you, Philly Josh, not so much to your son, is to just make sure it's fun. If it stops being fun, just stop. Don't make him keep doing it. He's 7. You might try it for a few months and then give him a rest. Usually 10 100%, 9, 60%, 8, 40%, 7. I had a couple 7-year-olds who were pretty okay, but not so many over a lot of students. So make sure if it's fun, don't make him do it. That's all. Do learn how to play. Don't, for God's sake, try to teach him how to play chords. Just don't do it. All you want to do is find songs he likes. Like for this song, if we were teaching your 7-year-old about a girl, he would be playing it like this. That would be his only job. You're not going to lose any ground if you decide not to give him guitar lessons when he's 7. He'll pick it up real fast when he's 8.5 or whatever it is. That's my advice. Don't make him do it. So then the next part is, right? See, so this is what I'm talking about with Kurt, right? This should not work. In no way, shape, or form should this work. But it does. He plays a C sharp. Kurt usually made them root 5 bar chords, even if it wasn't appropriate, because there are no rules. There you go. Awesome. Exactly, Philly Josh. Precisely. So C sharp is a power chord or a bar chord. G sharp, same way. F sharp with that E. Take advantage while you hang me out to dry. Twice, and then E major. Right? The whole thing was E minor G, and then here we have an E major. Can see you. C. A, C. More chords that just don't go together, but there we go. Can see you every night. And that's it. I gotta make a video on that. Oscar, I push people who push pens. What did your grandma get you for your birthday? There you go. Of the girl. The joke was I'm a thank you, Edgar. I'm a supervisor for people who sell office supply products, and we specialize in thumbtacks. I make sure everyone makes their quotas, so I push people who push pins. I think some people believe. Oh, that's really cool. That is really cool, Kane. This is a 410 CE. I bought this when I absolutely could not afford it when I was 22 years old, and paid for it eventually. But I will never ever get rid of this guitar. What's next? Something detuned. And a buddy who played with, this was surprising. A guy, oh really? Yeah, we can do Of the Girl. Yeah, it's not hard at all. But, a buddy who played in bands alongside. We played together a lot, but not in the same band. He was the manager at Guitar Center. So I got this guitar at $1 over cost, and the price was $2,000. And the $1 over cost was $1,851. So on a $2,000 guitar, the margin was $150. Like, they're not making, Guitar Center's not making a ton of money selling nice guitars. Percentage wise, of course, they make their money off junk. Of the Girl, is that detuned as well? Why do I think it is? It's not regular. Oh, da-da-da. Oh, da-da-da. It's a D7. Yeah, who wrote this song? Which of the members wrote this song? There's nothing wrong with Mexican strats. I've got a Tex-Mex strat and I've got a Mexican telly, both 93. Yeah, this is very clearly Stone just noodling and got turned into a song. It's like you're making a D7, but you never play that F sharp note. Best concert I've ever been to was the first Pearl Jam concert. Totally changed my life. We would not be here talking right now. I would probably be like Pittsburgh 2000, which wasn't in Pittsburgh at all. It was in West Virginia. Called it Pittsburgh. It was during the Ticketmaster stuff, so right, they had to play somewhere else. No, I do not. Mad Boss, sorry. It's funny how everyone's like, for I'm guessing like Mad Boss. I'm guessing Pearl Jam's sort of on the softer end of what Mad Boss likes. I'm guessing. What? You can go to a Pearl Jam concert, Mr. Zest. What are you talking about? And for me, Pearl Jam's sort of not the very hardest stuff that I like. Thrashiest stuff that I like, so to speak. Not that they are, right? But as a measurement, of course. Pearl Jam's on the harder end of stuff for me. So it's funny where all of our tastes overlap at Pearl Jam, but some people go off in this direction and some people go off in this direction from there. I think about that sometimes. Did I do No Excuses? I feel like I did No Excuses. What's next? What happens next? How he makes his get away. What key is he in? Yep, he's in your D minor pentatonic now. So the aforementioned shape, I'm sure none of the people here, well, not many, but on the 10th fret. For Mike. Oh, there's a cool. So here we are, Stone playing in the D F situation that he likes with. And then the little walk is G open, D3 open. Da-da-down. We just got to get this here. Ben Hodo! Thank you, Ben Hodo. I don't know any mud honey. Request it. I'll totally do it. What is that? Just open E. B1, B open. Open. How are you, Master Hodo? So it's an F. Now he makes his getaway. And a D minor. I'll do all that stuff. What did I see? I saw Crown of Thorns and I saw Hunger Strike. Oh, I'm doing good, Ben. We had baseball practice today. No, Infinite Eve. I'm glad you asked. Oh well, I mean, you could count Temple of the Dog, right? But it's not Pearl Jam. So who would you call the original? Because who played on 10? Someone knows. Yeah, lots of people feel like the only real one will ever be Dave. Are we good at how he makes his getaway? How he makes his getaway. That's it. F A minor. Exactly, William. You could call it. Yep. You could say that. And then there was Dave Cruson before Dave A. And then I still love Jack Irons. I love the way he plays. He's just so hippie stoner guy. Feel it to the max and let it just flow, dude. So I like them all for different reasons. I'm detuned. You ever heard the story of Mr. Faded Glory? Said he rides a pony must someday fall. He's talking to my altar. Said life is what you make it, and if you make it, death will rest your soul. Who here has watched the Andy Wood documentary? It's on YouTube. I've been playing guitars for 24 years. What's the next line? I'll just pick one. Used to treat you like a lady. You're my substitute teacher. This bottle's not a pretty sight. Thank you. I owe the man some money, then I turn it over, honey. Said Mr. Faded Glory is once again doing time. This is my kind of love. It's the kind that moves on. It's the time that leaves me alone. Thanks, Paul. This is my kind of love. It's the kind that moves on. It's the kind that leaves me alone. Yeah, I love this song. The Andy Wood documentary on YouTube is so good because that's good. Yes, well, your parents clearly have good musical taste, Mr. Zest. How old are you, sir, Squire? It's so good because they go through the whole like family tree of all the bands, and it's a trip. And you kind of, even if you think you might already know, but I didn't know. Oh, awesome, 14, Mr. Zest. Well, you have good taste, sir. Do not succumb to the rise of pop. You're welcome, Sloth. Speaking of Sloth, I have a great comment to read from Sloth. But if you think you know, you might want to good. Well, tell your dad I say hello, Mr. Zest, and thank you for being here, Squire. Man, how interconnected they were all along, like all of them. Just and the names and like I didn't know Jeff was in that band, and it's pretty that group of people. I know all those people, but I didn't know that was a band. I don't know what that's from, William. I do not know what that's from, but does YouTube let me do that? I'll look into that, William. Can you hear this? Can you hear this? I've got a microphone here. Yeah. I'm doing the best I can. Sorry. William. I have it right here. It's just a really good comment that I would love to read you as soon as I figure out how to do it. Dana, treat you like a lady. I'm a substitute teacher. I wonder why. It shouldn't, because it's all just the microphone. Maybe I'm playing too loud. Maybe if it was actually further away, because when I first started doing them, it was too close. Here, let's do the sound check. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Same problem? Oh, I was too close. Well, thanks, William. I appreciate it very much. All right, Sloths. Dr. Sloth's comment, the canoeing doctor. I just witnessed Miss Poopadoop's facial hair dampen her strings for a couple of notes there, and now my respect for ZZ Top's beard handling skills has tripled. I need a laugh button. Hello, Ryan. This is Future Sloth, the one that has just finished writing this comment with a quick message. This here post upon which thine eyes now looketh ended up just a wee bit longer than intended, so here's a summary. Time spent learning sheet music is time not spent canoeing. Unless one studies sheet music whilst canoeing, of course. I digress back to the present tense. And then he and then it's really, really, really long. But the point of it was he was agreeing with me with the not reading sheet music thing. I don't think I should take 3 minutes and read the rest there, but I enjoyed all the ifs. I think I could do this. Is everybody comfortable? Everybody comfortable? Great lesson, Turtle. I'm one of many self-taught musicians in the world. Taught myself everything I know, well, except all the awesome riffs I've learned via your channel, of course. Thank you, Sloth. When I first started around a decade ago, I thought to myself, well, if I want to become a musician and possibly make a living out of it, he's a doctor now, so I need to be able to read sheet music or something to that effect. So I spent hours and days and weeks and months learning how to read sheet music and how to convert those pesky dots and lines to music without having listened to the song 100 times beforehand. Then I grew tired of it all because my passion was for playing the tasty tunes, not for dots and stems and flags and clefs and lines and spaces. Now, after all these years, having played in various Just for Giggles bands and quite recently started my own Play at Any Venue That Will Have Us band, I can tell you this. I have used my sheet music reading abilities a grand total of once, and it wasn't even to play music. I wanted a tattoo of the intro to Given to Fly, and I needed to make sure the notes were correct, and then I went on to not even get the tattoo because money was scarce and there were other tattoos I wanted more. The moral of the story is this: why spend ages learning sheet music when the time is spent better canoeing? In this instance, canoeing is a metaphor for doing what you love. It could be anything. I'm about to eat a waffle, and surely I will love it. Thus, in my case, canoeing is waffles. What is your canoeing today? Oh, funny. I can play Footsteps. I love playing Footsteps. Let's play it. Let's play it right now. In the right key. I'll play Given to Fly too. Sounds great. Absolutely, Kane. 100% necessary for that application. As you would see, I agree with you from my video, How to Read Music and Why You Don't Need to. Unless you play in an orchestra, a large group of... I did a video on acoustic number 1, Paul, but I do not recall how to play it. Oh, that's awesome. Please, Mr. Zest, share that link, please. Mr. Zest, the 14-year-old's dad's band, is what he's looking for right now. Oh, there's 31's a lot of people. How's everyone doing? No Charles Barkley tonight, though. Or Mike Tyson. Don't even think about reaching me. I will, Uncle E. I won't be home. Don't even think about stopping by. Don't think of me at all. You never know when to start singing that. I did what I had to do. If there was a reason, it was you. See if I remember the chord, the bridge. Don't even think about getting inside. Exactly, Tucker. Voices in my head. Oh, voices. I got scratches all over my arms, one for each day since I fell apart. I did what I had to do. If there was a reason, it was you. Footsteps in the hole. That's not right. I'll have to review that. That's awesome, Mr. Zest. How you do Given to Fly? I'll do my my campfire version of Given to Fly, because I'm not in Dadgad, which is a magical tuning, by the way. Clear by Me is in Dadgad. Go on your Spotify and add Clear by Me to your favorite uplifting playlist. Footsteps, Tucker. I'm not in tune and it's driving me bananas. So I should try to. I never want to go. I feel like I could do this for like 4 hours and it'd be totally fine. Someday I should just like do a 10-hour one to make up for how much we're gonna miss in the summer. This is I said it at the beginning. I'll say it a couple of times. This is our last scheduled live stream until the beginning of August, because baseball games are on Sunday. But if there's a rain out, which there were absolutely probably will be multiple rainouts, I will leap on here. I am Ryan Lent in the Levers, Mr. Zest. He could have tuned in, but he tuned out. That time nothing could save him. Awesome, Mr. Zest. Of miles. Like there's no D. Lent. I'm gonna have to redo this verse. What am I on? Made it to the ocean? She made it to the ocean, had a smoking a tree. Wind rose up, set him down on his knee. Bye, Kara. A wave came share his key to the locks on the chains he saw everywhere. At first he was stripped, then he was sent by a faceless man. Well, he still stands, and he still gets his love. He just gets nowhere. The love he receives is the love that is. Sometimes you see the strange spot in the sky. Human being there was given to fly. Fly. Oh, oh. Fly. Oh. It's Lenny. What's up, man? We just did Of the Girl. Were you here for Of the Girl? Busking is when you go play with your case out. I suppose that's what I do every single day, right? We just did Of the Girl, and I have a video on it too. But real quick, Lenny, because we're such good friends and we went to kindergarten together, it's detuned. And you've got, like, you're going to play an F major 7 or a D7, doesn't matter which way you think of it. And so G2 and B1, half step down, right? On the B string, taking it off. And then and the end of it, it's on the G2 pull off, D3 pull off. And then the little transition is, oh, I'll do better, man. I'll do better. I'll finish teaching Lenny Of the Girl. And then did your wife give birth? Are you 4 kids strong, or was it 3? Oh. All I ever want is the maybe spot in a someday future a golf event, Lenny. The little transition is the open E finally, and then the B1, B open B1. So. And then the chorus is just F. How he makes his getaway. And that's it. Was that clear? Was that enough? Was that good, Lenny? I'm absolutely going to do more Silver Chain. Oh, yeah. Better Man, Craziest Friends theme song. Good night. That's what we're doing. Waiting for Lenny's response to make sure we're done with Of the Girl. Or we could just... Have I said hi to Cal officially? I don't know. If I haven't, Cal, hello. Yep, that's all there is to that, to Of the Girl. Love that song. And I have a video on it, Lenny. Thank you. I try to keep it clean. Oh, but Lenny, if you ever want to hop on Skype for a few minutes, I'm happy to do that. You know, if you have some question about Of the Girl, since I'm getting nothing back. Yeah, Yes, I do. I do the comments every single morning while I'm drinking my Batman coffee, which has since become a Batman latte. I should make a quick video. There's like a video of me talking for like 18 minutes while I make Batman coffee. You're welcome, Cal. Uke Better Man, I love it. In fact, that'll be yeah. I invented coffee. I call it Batman coffee. And the great news is this year the trademark ran out on Batman. So now I can literally legally open a store called Batman Coffee and serve it in Batman mugs. And this is I'm gonna someday. I need to do Ukulele Better Man. That's gonna be Wednesday's video. Because Tuesday is waiting, watching the clock. It's 4 o'clock. It's got to stop. Tell him, take no more. She practices her speech as he opens the door. She rolls over, pretends to sleep as he looks her over. She lies and says she's in love with him. Can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. I'm laughing at Dr. Sonic. Can't find a better man. Oh, talking to herself. There's no one else who needs to know. She tells herself. She loved him, yeah. She don't want to live this way. She needs him. That's why she'll be back again. Can't find a better man. 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 I love that poly request. Go request that on any video, and I'll do it for a Nirvana video soon. Here you go, Jay, really quick. I think in my elderly woman behind the counter small town video, I think I played through the whole thing, in fact. So go look for that. That's part one. That's half the song. Goodbye, Infinite Eve. Have a great night. Do you mean the Friends theme song or the Craziest Friends theme song? Because I'm talking about the Craziest Friends theme song. And if you don't know what the Craziest Friends theme song is, well, I hope you have your guitar out. And Edgar, are you here? Edgar's okay. No one told you that was gonna be this way. Tio Rio, no, yeah, don't worry. The Do Real Soon list I'm behind on, and it's coming. Don't worry. Away. Sam, we can't do it. It's like second on the Do Real Soon queue, Uncle River. All right, everybody get your guitars out and everybody play a D chord, and we say together. I'm just trusting that there are 23 households with other members of the household looking at you 23 people across the world in a very strange fashion. D. That's a great idea, Tucker. And we say undeniably. And then we say D again. And it's most decidedly. And then D again. The Craziest Friends. G, D, G. Because this has been the good. Did you get that, Mr. Zest? D. This is the practice through. Undeniably. Most decidedly. The Craziest Friends. Because these live streams are this is secretly titled meeting. What should it be? Something like meeting of the craziest friends, or some official ridiculous thing. All right, here we go. Ready? We're gonna play Craziest Friends theme song, and then we're gonna say good night and have our Sunday evenings with our friends, families, or beverages, or whatever it is that you're doing. I hope you're having a lovely time. Oh my God, Kane, it's an honor. The new strings are playing the Craziest Friends theme song. Here we go. Ready? Undeniably, most decidedly, the Craziest Friends. This has been a blast, everybody. Thank you so much. They just seem to be more fun every time. You guys are the best, even if it's 11:35. I hope you have a really great Sunday. And please, if I didn't see your comment, I'm sorry. If there's requests, leave them on any video. They'll make it onto the list while I'm drinking my Batman latte. And yeah, that's it. Have a great night. You're great, Mr. Zest. Thanks for being here. You're all fantastic. And I'll see you the next time I see you is when a baseball game gets rained out, which will assuredly happen. But don't look for me necessarily. Don't necessarily look for me 2 weeks from now like usual. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much. And be safe and be well.